Hey everybody, Asher here, back with more Star Traders Frontiers. That's right, I said I'd do some stuff a little bit off camera after the last time we got there. So I'm going to hit the quick, whoops, wrong button here. That's going to be really interesting to think about. Is that I did just start a timer, but I used my little stream hotkey for it, and suddenly, boom, we have a little landing on here, but that's fine. We can talk about the crew and everything as well. Last time we tried to work with the people that are kind of our faction enemy, and it didn't really work out too well. I had some leveling up to do with my crew as well. I think the most notable thing that I did is that I do have some talents I do want to take, but I elected to take Wise Counsel, which is a merchant talent, and that is to pass a negotiate test, which I need a little more of those event mission savings throws. It didn't really work out so well last time. But we do have our crew here. Our ship is actually in decent order. In fact, we have astronomical skills here. So my goal is to get my bank account rolling again so that we can actually kind of get moving on upgrading our ship. But first, we're going to land here in, Mulkum Prime Starport. Look, I don't care if this is a Gestalt technologist or not. Officer, there's no reason to search the transport. Look, we're already getting dived into something here. It's protocol, period. Maybe we can come to an agreement. Uh-oh, we got one person, two person. No! And look, somebody just got shot. We're about to see some crew combat, maybe. So they say Hunna because they say for freedom, or they say for freedom. You can't stop the collective. These are pissed off kind of space pirates that are going around. By the pit, Hunna revolutionaries are attacking the starport. Captain, the freedom fighters are looting, damaging, and firing indiscriminately. The faction defense forces are caught with their boots, without their boots on. And this is interesting because this is the home planet of my faction. And they are being super ballsy going after it here. The Hunna won't stop. Won't last long once security forces arrive. We need orders, Captain. So we can stop these terrorists. We can quickly cover their escape, or this is not our fight. This is our fight. We're going to try and stop them ourselves. Fighting crew to me. Let's teach Hunna scum a lesson. No mercy. Now, this is a little awkward because I really did want to try and arrange some stuff with my crew here. So we're just going to hope for the best that this works. As you see, we have a lot of prefer slot 4, prefer slot 3. So we're going to have to just kind of organize here. Well, first off, we do want to have some of our higher level people if at all possible. We're going to put our swordsman in slot 1, which may not be ideal. The one good thing is that we did upgrade our equipment locker last time, so we are hopefully going to be outgearing these guys. We had someone who's preferring slot 2, which is a pistolier, but we also have our combat medic, who is an officer, and because we're on challenging difficulty, I don't think our officers can die, so that makes it a little bit easier. We also have another officer who is a spy, but I haven't taken a lot of spy talents that may be able to work as well. I could also make Norman. I'm thinking about making him an assassin as his third class, because that way that could really help out with some of the combat stuff. I could drop myself as a captain, but I'm not a great fighter here. So, like I said, I just kind of want to dive into the fight in just a minute. We'll go ahead and do you for slot 4, you for slot 3. And, yeah, we're just gonna have to see how this goes. It could be really good, it could be really bad, but we're gonna give it a shot here. So, like I said, we outgear these guys, but they probably outskill us, and I have a bad history with swordsmen just dying. So, like I said, this is literally darkest dungeon in space. That's where we're at right now. So 101 health, 100 health, 130, 121. That is a spy class, gunner class. Don't know what class that is. And something else. So he's an officer, but we don't really know what. Now what we have here is our little abilities here. We do have burst fire and covering fire. And then we just have our regular shots here. Which fortunately with this gun, unfortunately with the guns these two have, they can get knocked out of position really easily, and you can't, everyone will get forced forward. That is the one thing that I really struggle with crew combat here. So ferocity, minus 25 dodge for 3 turns. Okay. There we go. So burst fire is a group attack. Everyone just kind of moves around. We have our combat medic. We're just gonna pistol shot for a little bit. See if we can shoot this officer and try and get people out of position. It's really nice. We got some good turn order here. I still haven't exactly figured out the initiative here. Blade attack with plus 25 armor piercing, removes all buffs from target, knocks it back 1 slot. I think we'll do balanced blade here. And we got him. That's good. So that spy's disappearing. We still don't... Well... This is one reason I got this ability, is to try and heal some HP, and our Exo Scout here has no combat abilities, which is what I was saying. I wasn't entirely sure if I should have taken her or a gunner, but I literally went for her because she's higher level. But yeah, this is the difference of why getting the Weapon Locker 3 is so important. Let's see if we can actually do like this. There we go. Because we just outgear the crap out of everybody here now. And you can see that they have no initiative, but more importantly is that they're going to be really out of position. Of course, we got to really watch it with our doctor officer here. But we can get a few heals per turn, which is really nice. But they are still targeting the doctor, which seems a little problematic. We're on challenging difficulty. Apparently they did patch some of the AI behavior to make it a little less smart on lower difficulties. We'll see how that works. I think Burst Fire is going to be more appropriate here. We can get some splash damage, take out this person. And fortunately, we got another miss, so heal it up. Yeah, see, he's just beelining for my officer, which is fine. Now, he has a spy ability that's supposed to make him harder to hit, but we're just going to do this as well. This is probably all we need. Yeah, so outgearing them does a lot, because I don't have, like, an optimized crew at all. But impressive, Captain. Very impressive fighting, says the security officer, who kind of awkwardly looks like me with longer hair and a longer beard. You're lucky here. If you hadn't jumped into action, they might have caused even more damage to the starport. Damn revolutionaries, selling their lives for nothing. My superiors will hear about this. You did good today, Star Trader. So we've collected 15 reputation with our faction for stamping out the collective. Later, security commander drops by to give us a bonus 5,000. We also gained an introduction to a nearby military commander contractor who heard about our exploits. So that's where taking that fight works out really well. With our enemies destroyed, we got a new contact who's not here, but we'll be able to see him in just a little bit. And we have one injured person, one low morale person. Let's spice it up. So they got a lot of spice here. Heal one crew member, pay our wages, buy 1 water. We did have an ability that made things a little bit better. We did learn a rumor as well, so that's pretty exciting. I don't really know if that's really actionable yet, but we don't have anything to sell right now. That's kind of the predicament we're in. We're a little low on money, and we're going to try and get some of this back by missioning, since some of our missions didn't work out so well last time. Because one thing we really want to do is to get this free trader permit, which I could buy now, but that gets me a little closer than I'd like. You always want to have like a little bit of a nest egg here. So we could do this, and see, this is what we get for some of these missions when they go along a little bit further, is that pretty much missions will always kind of try to hurt somebody else. So we're going to see what we can do here. Pending decision. Go to the Dark Void, the bounty hunter secure. Sure to put up a fight, but we must win by any means and free these guys. So that's jumping back to the Dark Void and then coming back here. That's a lot of money. Let's take it. And we need 1 available passenger cabin, which maybe we can do here. We also need a prisoner cabin. Payment deferred. We are relentless in our blockade of Javat Prime. We are sure to eventually spot the spy ship. Once spotted. Well, we don't really have blockade abilities yet, so I don't like that one very much. Let's see. Must keep the investigator safe. There are many who would rather the Eagles never arrive, so we're safeguarding investigator Eagles. We must publicly deliver the investigator to the waiting hands of Clan Javat. Once officially under protection, they will not harm her. So both of these kind of take us to places known, and that's going to restore our coffers pretty well. So that's really nice. We look back at the map out here. Where is our other contact? It should be over here. Maybe it's not. Huh. Well, let's look a little bit further, because this will... Okay, so we have a new contact that's over here. We have 2 missions in here. 1 mission over here. So you see we're going to be kind of running back and forth, which is okay. It's okay. We have a lot of map yet to explore, and we're going to be getting contacts strewn all over the place. My big thing that I want to do is once we get to where we need to go, we I'm losing my train of thought here. But once we get what we need to get from places, we work our way back up. Now I know this is going to harm some of the reputation that I was hoping to build with some of these peoples. Let's hear. That's an indie wilderness up there. More population. We got an industrial place over here. So, and we have a mining area over here as well. Let's, before we head back to the Dark Void, then it's probably better if we go ahead and make a few trades. We do have some more exploration we're going to do, but I really want to make sure we don't have some bad events pop up that make some bad things happen here. So, landing at the mining area. These people don't hate us yet. And this is where we want to get away from missions after a little while. This is going to be kind of one of our last big pushes to get going early. So we can buy 30 crystals here, which is pretty good. We know where this stuff can go. It's not as good of a price point as refinery or industrial zones, which we know there's a few of in the next area. So we'll just pick up some of this. And I think we're okay. We can always go to the farming area, pick up some stuff, drop back by the population area, and then move on. Interesting that there are no refueling facilities here. So, you know what? I'll just sell those crystals. I think we're a little bit low on stuff before, so population, synthetic food, also pretty good, but we'll buy the grain. Because we have 2 places we can go to potentially sell that grain. Like I said, we just want to get our basis, our little underline of money, doing a little better here. So, yeah, we're okay with grain. Said it's not a ton of money, but it's money. We'll buy all your scrap. It's not even all the scrap. All right, so let's go. No, let's go back to Dark Void, which should be right here. Jump to Serpent's Gambit. Jump to Dark Void. And we have a spy from our own faction. We can actually acknowledge them, and they're willing to exchange void and travel conditions. Oh, what? Oh, we've lost. There's a solar war going with the Kadar Syndicate. I should probably go into that real quick. Faction politics. Currently, we're losing this war. Solar War, the Navy and sworn Star Traders of Molkamoon and Cedar are at each other's throats in a bloody and destructive solar war that has lasted 1 year, 30 weeks, and 6 days. And they're winning by 6 points. Our charter bears the stamp and permanent of free trader Molkamoon, which will be honored within the exchange across the galaxy. So that's pretty exciting. And if we go down to this place, we're a troublemaker to them. They don't really like us. So we have other factions here. Here's the Hana Collective, the people that we've fought before. And Devaltos just hates us. Javat's not going to be happy with some of the missions that we do, but you know what? Whatever. We've got to make our own bank at some point here. So let's jump. And fortunately, we have a navigation skill that stopped that critical failure, which is always nice. And let's see. I think we got some stuff to do in the wilderness here. And we have another contact. I think that may actually be our happy little princess that tried to send us on a murderous rampage last time. Let's go to the refinery here. They may help us, they may not. See, we failed a ship ops test early. So I hope we don't have too many people that are injured. So let's see. Did we lose a crew member? No, we didn't. So we have 13 injured crew. That is a problem for the exploration we're going to do. But it doesn't seem like they're seriously injured. So here's your hydrocarbon. Do you have anything we can buy for the industrial place that we are going to in just a minute? Carbonite crystals are pretty reliable. Can we do something with a better price point? Ready-to-eat rations, not really good for industrial. It's really nice we have this guide on the right. It's very handy. Hydrocarbons, pretty good. I think this is probably the safest. So we'll do that. Like I said, we're just trying to get things in increments. Because I am going to go ahead and push and see if we can do this exploration. We have another explorer. They're not trying to scan us or anything, so we're just going to retreat, and we didn't even have to worry about the signature damage, so that's nice. Alright, so we got one level up here. We'll see if we'll get a few more level ups in just a minute. Alright, so between the bounty hunter decided to move the prisoner will be taken off from the cloud soon. We will blockade the world and wait. Due in 3 years. So we do have our neutral trade-away zone where we can trade all kinds of goodies. We have our industrial. Let's go ahead and land here. And sell our goodies as well. It's just everything's so good. They don't have too much that we really want to buy. I mean, I could buy this stuff, but I kind of want to keep my stuff here. I'm not going to try and blockade this place just yet. I got a little bit confused. I wanted to go up to the... Well, do we have anything that a population planet would like? Even here. No medical services for 9 injured crew. Surely... Well... Let's see here. Basic medicines are usually pretty reliable. They don't have too many, but it's something to sell. Once again, C-, we're starting to get into the maybe not territory. But we could buy terraforming components, and that's something where we'd need a full trader's rank 3 for later. So that's not exciting. Okay. Let's just head up here. We have a failed intimidate test, so people are being violent. How fun is that? And we do have our terribly dangerous expeditions coming up soon. And I kind of want to get the hell out of Dodge with that as soon as I can. So let's see if we can do it. Once again, one of the issues that I ran into with this is that we had our pirates available, which they're still here. They're still here. Now we have a few reroll risk cards. We're probably going to end up fighting some pirates. No, we didn't. But we got intel records. That's really nice. We got records of Clan Javad's engagement in the duel of assassins against Clan Zern. Wow, they just want to assassinate everybody. Okay, damage to ship components, new contacts. These are all really good. Artifact Trove is nice because we can sell that at the trade-away zone. Let's re-roll the Heat Wave card here. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I re-rolled it into Scavenger Combat. Oh no. This is terrible. Well, while we're here, let's go ahead and switch you out for our other gunner. That should be okay. Or it's going to be terrible. I don't know. Like I said, this could be really bad because we're already actually hurt. How much life do you all have? 100, 100, 100. Okay, I think we can do this. Obviously, we don't have a choice, but we do have suppressing fire. There we go. And you just heal everybody up. That's right, just keep missing. Just keep missing. Yes, there we go. Sometimes you just need a little bit of luck. Alright, there's their combat medic. We need to focus fire her down. Yeah, I'm just gonna slash here. There we go. And that, oh, her combat, she's not as strong. Alright, so burst fire should be fine. We're pretty close. We want to get just a little bit more AoE here. So E-Suture again. Look, we just need to put our crew into combat. That's how we will heal them. Alright, so last burst fire. Oh, of course you missed. Alright. Doctor on doctor. There we go. Let's see if we can remove buffs from you. There we go. Wow, what a hit. So all those places on Reddit, on the Steam page and everything, say get Armory Locker 3 if you can. This is kind of why. Because we got ambushed by some pretty nasty people. And we're doing okay. Like, they keep not being able to hit us. So do we have any more healing we can do? No, we're all good. That's pretty good. This should do it. There we go. Alright, so lots of ground fighting today. So, we get to see the result of the battle, and the result of the battle is that we are still searching. Oh, hell. Alright, so we have reroll a risk card again. Come on, let's just finish the mission this time. There we go. So we get to click on the mission button. That's just how it goes. As you continue to explore, you get closer to getting to your goal. So we got the data cube. We still have to get out with it, and we've lost some rep with House the Loon, which stinks a little bit. So one of the things that we have right now is that is currently our... let's see. We have 3 years to do this, and we have 1 year and 24 months to get these done. And I really don't want to miss stuff again. Hey, Barrick, I hope you're doing well. Let's see. We're just going to navigate. I think that's probably our best option here. Because we've got injured crew, and we've got to get out of here. And we're going to have to bribe our way out of here, I think. So they're scanning, scanning. Just keep taking bribes. Thank you. Bye-bye. Like I said, we do have a blockade mission there to try and take somebody, but we're not really there just yet. We do have another contact. Oh, that's our Princess. Princess Evil, I guess we can call her. So they're still not super happy with us, but they're not trying to kick us out entirely. And I guess one thing I could have done is been a little bit more responsible and like tried to get some trading goods, but I didn't. Alright, so we've got a mission over here. We've got a mission over here. We've got one population planet, one industrial planet. We have more contacts over here for another refinery planet. I think it's better if we just work our way up. Like I said, I want to get these missions done as soon as possible. It would appear this place is still having embargo issues. So apparently they don't like me selling stuff. Whoops. So we failed a navigation test. We ran into a patroller with a faction person that is trying to attack us. But if we bribe them enough, they'll just leave. Like, here's 1,000 money. That's why we need our nest egg. Alright. Let's land. We didn't lose anybody. I was really worried about that. They don't hate us so much that they're not letting us heal. This is why I'm not turning in the mission just yet. So we're back in business. We have some scrap that we can buy. Yeah, that's fine. Data cube. So see, this is where we have our talents. Now, this will save things. We could use this saving talent to make a security officer go through the checkpoint with contraband. We could pay 3,000. We can use the threat of violence in the spice hall, draw security forces' attention. In the momentary confusion, the crew member will slip past the deserted security checkpoint with the data cube. If we're not careful, this could turn into real violence. Or we could just try and slip through using our bad stealth skill and our captain's sad quickness. So we're going to do an attention-grabbing brawl, and we actually passed the test without needing to use the ability, so that's nice. We lost 9 rep with House the Loon, though, so whoops. They hate us too now. This is where I said before, running missions is something to get yourself boosted at the beginning, but it's not something you want to like keep doing super hard into the game, because you have to kind of massage your reputations and make them work pretty well. So we have, Sad Prince here again. Let's go ahead and sell our precious scrap. Do we have anything that a refinery place might want? Yeah, I guess that's good. Luxury clothing's good. I think we can skirt away with the trade law here, but we'd have to take that all the way back to our other zone, so maybe we stop here on the way out. I have played a little bit offline and ran into some issues with forgetting how trade law works and forgetting how permits work. So I think this is probably the safest thing, to take to the refinery to get some cash. Let's go ahead and turn this in. Now we have a diplomatic meeting. We can do security checkpoints. And this is for Investigator Eagles. We got to transport him all the way back across space. So we're just going to try and get some reputation. We got our money doubled here. So that's nice. Let's go ahead and trade down here, and then we're going to work. Let's see. Do we have any other missions right now? Because, okay, their blockade ended. That's good. So we're definitely going to go up there because this is our fancy high-tech place where we got all the money-making stuff that we nearly got destroyed from before. So this is pretty interesting. We've gotten to see some crew combat. We've gotten to see some exploration. Here's our military commander contact. So this is new. This is good money. It's actually really good money. Look at how good we're rolling in the dough now. So we can buy strontium. I love that word. Or cambronite. This is a higher price point. Polymer ignats. Those all go to industrial as well. So I'm gonna do the thing that's a little more legal, just because I don't want to run into trade law annoyances. We'll do this. And let's see what you got, military commander. We can promote our rank in the military, which is very funny because all we have to do is pay for it. We can't do that because we don't have any personal rep with them yet. So what kind of missions do you have? They are trying to get us to fight the Solar War, which is pretty exciting. What kind of mission would that be? We have a syndicate smuggler is comfortable on our own turf and will eventually fly into our blockade. And then we must fight our way to victory by any means necessary to get the lockbox. This pays a lot, but I don't know if we have the skills and qualifications for it. We don't have a prisoner here. Targeted offer, we will blockade. Yeah, I don't really feel like blockading right now. I mean, it's a nice offer. I think we've already bought everything we can. So let's go ahead and go up here. We're just going to try and make some quick money here. We'll get the luxury goods on the way out of here because we have how long to transport our people. We'll find out in just a second. Mission here, 1 year, 15 weeks. And keep in mind, the Advocating Amendments quest and the Highwind Case quest, those will tick down in real time. So it started 6 years. We've already got 4 years, 16 weeks. Everybody is mad at me. That's true, Barrick. And I'm sorry I didn't do a good job looking at chat before. But, okay, we got to pay everybody. We don't have people leaving. We have a lot of money that we can sell, which is awesome. So I'm hoping to get some more contacts through this because we do have some talents for it. What was that other zone all the way up here? I should know this by now. So that's an industrial to an industrial. We don't really have like great trades that we can do there. We did get another rumor, which is nice. So let's go ahead and go up here now that their embargo's ended. We've gotten our money back and then some. And we got a pirate from a faction that hates us, so we could surrender to looting. There's absolutely no way we can fight them. We outclass them. They're a kind of tiny ship compared to ours. I just don't feel like surrendering to, like, say, you know what, it's okay if we surrender. Now I'll run away. Just because I can kill them doesn't mean I really want to. And we have a lot of room for ship upgrades. That's kind of what we're trying to get right now. So see, this is where it's important to check that ship button. We, one crew with merciless trade has lost 3 morale. Well, you gotta suck it up, Buttercup. Alright, so let's go to this industrial place, do the doctor thing if we can. Especially because we have more problems with the ship. Getting pretty upset here. 14 crew members need healing. Somebody really needs to suck down some spice. Alright. So what expensive things can we buy from you? Luxury clothing is nice. Electronic components is nice. Oh, I get it. Because of the blockade and stuff, they gotta actually go through producing this again. Well, that's okay. We'll buy this stuff, because there's mostly population planets on the other side here. I'd kind of rather do this, but that's a terrible price point. Let's get it from the other industrial on the way out. I mean, we got 2 industrials that we can stop at. Surely one of them will have what we need. Is we have a smuggler from our own faction. So acknowledge, congratulations. We have heavy patrol still. That's a little annoying. Okay, so Uh-oh. What is... Okay, this little dialogue box needs to go away. Wow, it's really not going away. One of our ship's components is so damaged that it's no longer operating. Okay, well, we can't repair here, so we gotta repair before we go. We have our retired explorer. That's not going to be doing a lot. We do have a really good bang up price on this. Crop harvesters are in demand in farming zones. That's a decent price. I just always hear the stupid Resident Evil 4 shopkeeper. I'll buy it at a high price. But let's see. Yeah, we'll buy that. And we're gonna see if we can lug this all the way across to our other area here, because right now we've got a mission to drop you back off to the Dark Void. Do you have any decent missions for us? 2 jumps, 1 for 52. Hydrocarbon fuel, yeah, we can totally do that. In 2 years, we can totally do that. Scan the surface and find the crash site. And whatever's lost in the shuttle, and this is at the Braccian Helix. You know what? I'm going to take both of these, because this is going to give us an excuse to go to a place that we haven't been. And it's not really going to piss off too many people if we do it, unless it does, which that's the name of the game. But yeah, we're getting to just about time for this one. So our goals next time is to take this cargo back across space. Try not to get blasted in the process. And then we had a lot of fighting this time. We're going to see if we can do maybe more fighting, maybe a little less fighting next time. And I just got to level up some peoples as well. So that's it for now. This is Asher. Thanks for watching, and we'll get to the next video in just a moment.